Hey guys. Okay, some cool stuff happened and I'm making a video. Okay, this happened last night, this dream, but it answered a lot of problems for me. Not answered a lot of problems. Whatever. So, this all has to do with Screwface, but I thought it had to do with the priestess. Now, since my last video, it's been almost a month, and the last thing that happened was I got my head bashed in from the priestess. I thought it was from the priestess. That's what this whole thing's about. Now, the priestess, since my last video, she's been doing the same damn thing. But I haven't been being violent. So that's that. I haven't been being violent towards her. I'm doing the Christ is in me every day. I'm in a manger, and he moves me from place to place to place. Now, this Christ, he takes action when someone's attacking you, but it has to be in the moment. He'll do investigating and stuff. The thing is, I always thought the guy who attacked me was working for the priestess or was a priestess person, somebody who defends the women, and somebody I do, for fuck's sake. But this guy's got it out that I thought this guy had it out that from what you're telling me, he was defending priestess like a friend or something. But the guy was ignorant. That bashed my head in and out. That is what I was led to believe. And I thought it was true, and it may be true. It's really what they say and what I get are two different things. Okay, when Christ is telling you something in your family, they told me that I was basically the guy thought I was fucking crazy, just crazy. And for some reason, I just started beating on the priestess. She's a priestess. She's high up there. High up. She knows her shit. Oof. Anyway, so in defending myself, rightfully so, they only saw me defending myself. They only saw me assaulting her or taking care of it, defending myself. I could have died easily, fucking easy. Just died right here on my couch. Died dead. No one would know any of this. That's why I make the videos. Another reason why. But so I told her 3 times, quit opening portholes in my head and leave me alone. She didn't. After the third time, I shot her in the face with a fucking gun. And I told her, I'm going to shoot you in the face if you don't leave me alone. Straight up. She didn't think I would. I did, and there we go. The rest, chaos. After that, Christ came, found out the fucking truth that she was opening portholes in my head, basically living through my fucking eyes and my mouth and my throat and my body. She was coming in. For all you trans walker people, if you got it worked out and it's a good deal, awesome. But what are they called? Trans mediums, where another spirit comes into you and you allow it. Well, I don't allow it. That's just me. And there's no deal. There was no deal with me and Priestess. She just decided, oh, Rich is good. I'm gonna do what I want, and she just decided to do what she wanted. Now, me and her have a history. We're buddies from 300 years ago in a past life. And I told her, hey, we're still buddies. Just stay the fuck out of me, man. That's all there is to it. Nope. Now, what happened to her was she got obsessed with me, went crazy, Christ calls it a disease. She's got the disease, which is obsession and all that. I'm just recapping here. So she's still doing it now, but and I'll make another video about that. I just can't get into it right now. But the guy heard about it on the news or something, somewhere, word of mouth, I don't know, and decided, him and his buddies, to attack me. Well, he attacked me. He bashed my head in with a fucking cinder block. And that was that. He got arrested. So the next event, which happened last night or yesterday, I thought because the whole time after that, I had this big ugly helmet on my head that protected my brain. In the astral world, spiritually, protecting my brain so some other psycho doesn't come in and hit me over the head. Now, they didn't see what she was doing to me because it was all passive. She can sit in her own house, link up to my brain, and come on in. The people in the world don't see any of that. They don't have a fucking clue that she did anything. All they see me is reacting. Now, you think I can go inside myself and react, but I'm not that good at it. And I did. She'd open a porthole, and I could see her sitting on the couch. I'd open up the porthole. She'd open up the porthole, and she'd be sitting on the couch in her fucking house on the other side of St. Lucian. I could have reached in, punched her in the face. But I know what that's like because a demon did it to me before. And cut my fucking, breached me. Cut, blood, everything. In reality here. So, that don't work. And if you don't believe me, ask my cousin. Because he was in the fucking house when it happened. He didn't see the porthole. He saw me jump out of bed with fucking blood all over the place in the middle of the night. And the evidence was, I gotta see the frame of my glasses. Well, I wasn't wearing glasses when I sleep. But when I got punched and washed all the blood off and it healed up and scabbed up, all the cut, I had a cut right here in the bridge, where my glasses are. I had a cut right there. I had a cut right along here in my eyebrow. Oh, my whole eyebrow was cut, basically. And you can see it. It's thick here. I had a cut here. I had a cut on the side of my head where the arm for my glasses are. So I got cut here, the bridge, here, right here, where the frame is of my glasses, and the frame on my glasses here, and I had two little cuts up here on my head. I don't know where that came from, but and a hole, one hole. That was from I'm sleeping in bed. There's a whole story to it, but I ain't getting into it. Anyway, a porthole opened up into my face like that, and a fist came through and punched me in the face. I don't sleep with glasses. I'm laying on my back physically. Porthole opened up, fist came through, punched me in the face. And in the dream I was having at the time, I was wearing my glasses. But physically, I wasn't wearing my glasses. But in the dream, I was. I woke up. I woke up on my bed with a porthole. Couldn't see into it. It was black inside. Fist came through and punched me in the face. The result, they punched me in the eye, and I got cut where my glasses are. But I wasn't wearing any glasses. That's how I know. That's how you know. It was a fuck where my cousin. Who knows it's a fucking demon that punched me. And we caught him when I killed, or I didn't kill him, but Christ did. Anyway, that's called a breach, when they breach your skin. Spirit. She could have done that inside my head. And that's the problem. Because if she punches me inside my brain turns to oatmeal and you die. Or you just sit there in the fucking bed for the rest of your life and be a veg, which I'm not going to do. I'd rather die. So that's the thing. So when I see a porthole open up inside me and someone's working me, it's not a porthole I opened up. And I can open my own. I don't know how to do it until now. But all my life I didn't know how to do it, but I can now. So when she opens up a porthole and I'm looking in the porthole, well, I can take all my garbage in my house, pick it up, dump it in, punch, talk. Hey, how you doing? You can do that. I'm just learning how. The thing is, I don't punch anybody through it because I open up my own porthole to do stuff. And the next thing is, she opens it up. She's crazy, obsessed, in love with me, so she can go off any fucking minute. Irate, crazy, people. No, not in my brain. I'm sorry. Love you, but fuck off. No, that's a no. And I told her. She told me basically, I'm doing what I want. I'm the priestess, and fuck you. I can fuck you. And so she opens it up and she comes in. She has sex with me through screen dreams, and then she projects. She knows me my whole life, so she knows every girlfriend I had. So she'll give me a dream of my girlfriend that I love here in the physical world, and I'm dreaming about her, but it's her having sex with me, and that's been going on throughout. And she learned all this through all the fucking crazy men and Loogie Man, all these different people. That's how they do it. And that's how they do it to you. But you ain't gonna hear that on the Ghost Show, are you? You ain't gonna hear that on anybody else's fucking website. Or maybe you will, but not in this detail. Anyway, that's been going on. Priestess has been going on since my last video. Nothing's fucking changed. Other than she's been farther and farther away, but I wake up every goddamn night. Every night I go to bed and every night I wake up, I hear her. Still going on today. Can't get rid of it. Christ can't stop it. Well, he can stop it, but he has to give. I'm a part of the problem. That's the thing. I'm a part of the problem. She's part of the problem because we're buds. We had 300 fucking years since my Daniel Boone past life where we've been connected. That's a lot of connections. A lot. Now I have to take all the connections out of my head in spirit, solve all the problems between me and her in spirit, disconnect the connections to separate us. That's where the borderline thing came in. The borderline is like a ruler. This is my last video. And then I keep pushing it back every day, twice a day. I keep pushing it back all the way, which separates us, which I can see the connections inside myself. And I push them out. I release them. She gets farther and farther away. And it's the ruler that keeps making it happen. So every time she comes towards me, the ruler comes towards me, and I push her away. If you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, go back and watch the last video. Because I'm not explaining here in this video. So that's what happens. Well, I just explained it, didn't I? Fuck. Anyway, that's what's been going on since the last video. Now, Christ calls it a borderline. I don't know why, but it works. She ended up moving to Houston, which is another town like St. Lucian. It's called Houston. It is named after Houston here. I have no idea, but it's called Houston, city of Houston. She moved there. She was supposed to move to fucking Portugal, but she moved to Houston, which is, I heard, over 3,000 miles away. Grace told me it's about 3,000 miles away in our terms. So it's like she moved to the West Coast, but in the St. Lucian realm, level 3, it's wherever. He said it's about 3,000 miles away. That being the case, whatever. I can still hear her every goddamn morning. I wake up, she's right here, burning my face, all that. Christ has been moving me around all over the place. Shit, I never even knew existed. Every night, different place. He doesn't tell me where it is because he don't know who's inside listening. If there's someone inside listening, well, they're going to know where to go. Now, he says there's people after me, but he don't know much more than that. He's not telling me who they are, what they're doing. Because it's, if you talk about it, they'll find out. The last thing I know is they go online in the spirit. Yeah, they have computers in the spirit world, at least in St. Lucian, and they talk about me and not, not everybody. There's 13 million people living in fucking St. Lucian, but the people who are into this, whatever, they talk. Well, the war with me and the priestess. They talk online, just like Messenger, okay, on phone messaging, and they're reading. Christ reads the messages and finds, or my kids do, my wife does, other people do, and when the messages come up, I'll kill them. Then off to nowhere land. Well, I go in hiding so I don't get killed. That's how that works. So he's found out there's a gang or a bunch of kids or a bunch of people are going to get retribution on me for what I did to the priestess. Because the priestess is social status in the community. But I guess seeing me be raped by her in a porthole, that don't count for self-defense. Well, fuck you, it does. I don't give a fuck who you are, what you are, or what species of fucking animal you are. Self-defense. Now, that's where I thought everything was. Christ is moving around. I was supposed to go with Christ somewhere asleep last night. I don't know where. And he's in me. He's been in me for a month. Do you know what that's like? And what he does is he gives you a series of dreams that trigger your problems with the priestess. So he's finding out what your problems are, why you're connected to the priestess still. And I'm like, dude, it's 300 fucking years. I don't know shit. I'm learning here. And he goes, okay, well, I'm taking care of it. I'm like, all right, whatever. I get it. It's annoying as shit, but I'll fucking do it. And that's how he solves the problem. He just don't remove her. It has to be removed through psychological shit. Identify the problems and let it go. And that's what he's doing. Brutal. It's all psychological shit. Traumas and deals and saving each other. Fuck. So it turns out I had sex with her 27 times. Here, I don't even know what she looks like. Here. Not really. She's always a different person, or she morphs into a different looking girl every fucking time I see her. So I don't really know what she looks like. I never knew I had sex with her. All I know is I'm being raped by a fucking porthole in her in my head and my body. I'm like, fuck it, I'm sick of this. And my ego, my soul, rebels. So there's that. That also. So there's love. And she decided to take advantage of it and rape me. But she knew that's a no-no, because I told her somewhere down the line, don't do that shit. And I know I did because I still love her. Even as a friend. If she was an ex fucking companion, buddy, I still love her. There's a lot of love. Don't come inside me or I'll shoot your face off. And that's in the spirit world, not here in this world. To me, in my mind, it's an attack because I had it from one of the fucking demons, from another girl. So this is what you get in the spirit world. You really fucking this is one little stupid thing 300 years ago that happened. Last night, this is where it begins. Well, a new thing begins. Last night, I'm in the train station, which is a room where I make model trains with 2 Christs and people watching me. There were 60 people, family, dads and kids. So it's a train place. They come and watch me make trains. All the train fans come and watch me make trains, right? So, and there's a train set there. It's awesome. By the way, I sold a big ass portion of my train set. I don't know why, but I guess I did. Took me 4 years to fucking make it, and I sold it for 350,000. Some rich kid. Anyway, Christ says it was a great deal. I'm like, dude, my fucking blood is in that train set. Anyway, I sold it in the spirit world for 350,000. Wasn't worth it at all, as far as I was concerned. He goes, you can make another one a lot better. Sorry, I get upset. I smoke more. Why am I saying so? Fuck, I don't give a shit. Just gonna pander into the fucking snowflakes again. Anyway, I'll put on my mask while I smoke. Issues I got. I got a lot of fucking issues because it's all bullshit. Society's bullshit. Anyway, now I'm making trains in the train set last night, and I get up and eventually I get done a train, a locomotive, CP rail, FP7, I think it was. And I get up. I'm having a break. I gotta do the dishes for supper. So I go doing the dishes, and I feel like for the second time, because it happened the night before, that I'm being stalked. I just got that innate feeling I'm being hunted or stalked or something. Someone's watching me, and it ain't nice. And I'm getting red fucking flags every thought I have. So I sit down. I tell Christ, I go, hey. Feels like I'm being stalked again, so keep an eye out. He can't see nothing, but he's gonna keep his eye out. And anyway, I sit down and I make another train, and all of a sudden I just see some guy way up above me staring down at me like that in the blackness of the illusion. So I go, Chris, come here. He comes, I go, can you see through me? And he goes, yeah. I go, come in and I'll show you something. So he comes down, I go, take a look. And he's like, I go, you see it? He goes, way ahead of you. So he saw the guy. Christ takes off. The guy gets busted. They take him to the police station. Right? Insane illusion. This is spirit world. Christ is gone now. The guy who makes the trains with me, that's another video if you want to know. I don't really talk about my hobbies and trains thing because there's not a lot of drama in it. It's a good part of living in spirit, but no one wants to hear that. So I don't talk about it. All of a sudden I see another guy staring at me from the same place the other guy was, more or less. He's farther away though. I go, hey, Christ. His name is, I forgot his name. He's a Christ, but he's not helping me with Christ's work. But he's there, so he knows. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. He's like a business buddy with the trains. So he comes on, he goes, yeah. I go, hey, can you see inside me? Can you see through my eyes? He goes, yeah. I go, come in here. So he comes in me, but not really in me. He comes in my energy field, and I go, take a look. And he goes, you see him? He goes, yep. Police are called. He gets busted. So Grace busts him. Police, whoever. I'm making fucking trains. That goes on. So 2 big ugly guys, like 30 years old, like muscle, big, ugly fucking grunt guys. Actually, they weren't pretty. They had short hair. They looked like mafia clothes back in the 60s or something. Fuck, it was weird. Anyway, I finally get done the trains tonight. It's like 11:30 going on midnight. And I don't know where to sleep. I go, where's Christ? They go, he's sleeping. Well, he's been with me all day. And I go, well, fuck, I need him. I want to get my head bashed in. Give me my helmet. So I put the helmet on because I don't want my head bashed in. I don't know how many more of these fucking guys are out there. And I figure these are the guys I'm running through running from for the past month. Well, Christ moves me all around and tries to heal me with Priestess, and because I'm being hunted on, well, they're talking about it online. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him, and all this shit. I don't know, but he's moved me all over the place. I can't go home and sleep in my own little real house because my kids and my wife is there. I don't want no shit happening to them. So I'm sleeping out in the fucking street under fucking wherever Christ sticks me. And I don't want to bring my shit onto my family. So when shit goes down, where there's fighting and violence involved, I just leave. Christ don't even make me leave. I'm just, I gotta go. Anyway, so I go to bed. I end up going to the Regent Priest's community sleep place, and they stick me in a safe house, a safe room. Now, inside the Regent Priest's monk building, there's a part where people can come and sleep for the night if they have nowhere to sleep. And I've been there before. It's the only place I really know that's comfortable and nice and beautiful. And I go in there and I sleep. But they didn't put me in the main room. They put me in a safe room so people can't see in there. And I got one of my own, but Christ can't see me in there. So it's fucked, man. But anyway, I can't even go to my own room, which they made for me, which is near the train station in St. Lucian, Spirit World. I can't go in there because Christ can't see. Somebody could just zoom right in and beat the fuck out of me, and Christ wouldn't even know until I started freaking out. So I don't go there. I'm not allowed to go there. Because it's sealed by tiles. They got special tiles you put on the walls. Sort of like sound. You can put sound tiles up in a sound room, and it keeps the noise in. Deletes. Anyway, they got tiles. So people that are in the illusion or say illusion can't see inside the room when you're taking a dump or jerking off. They can't see it. So you got some privacy. Just saying. That's the way it fucking works. Without them tiles, everybody can see everything you're doing whenever the fuck they want. Oh yeah. It's a lot of fun, guys. Get ready. You gotta wait till you have privacy before you have sex with your wife. Oh yeah, you can be laying in bed with your wife. 30 people watching you. Imagine if you were fucking Elvis or Michael Jackson. they have to put him in his own fucking place. Anyway, and it costs a lot for these tiles. A lot. Like it's like $8,000 to get one room tiled. Anyway, a different fucking story. Anyway, so back. I'm laying in bed in the priest's place, and I can hear people yelling over there. And it's my wife, Christ, interrogating these two guys in the police station. Well, they're just arguing a bitch and trying to find out. And they don't know. These guys ain't talking. They're just giving the reasons. I don't know what they look like, but I can hear my wife bitching. I can hear Christ bitching. I can hear police bitching. And I can hear these two guys defending themselves. And it's crazy. And I just don't know what to do. And I just said, fuck that. And I'm thinking, well, who are these guys that are trying to kill me? What the fuck is going on? Because the last guy that beat my head in, he's doing time. I don't even know his name or who he is. I don't even know what he looks like. I was face down in the concrete with a cinder block smashing over my head. I never did see a goddamn thing. Well, I did. Over there, I saw a reflection of what was going on that I couldn't see. And I'm aiming at my gun at a reflection. It wasn't even real. I learned that. Christ, well, it's a reflection of yourself. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I go, is that why I didn't shoot him? And he goes, yeah, you were seeing yourself get beat up. but I was being beat up at the time. But as he smashed my head, and I'm looking, and I thought it was another guy getting beaten up, but it wasn't. It was a reflection of myself. And he goes, "That happens in the illusion, so you can see, because you couldn't see here, so you can see over there." So it was a reflection of what was happening to you. As I was getting beaten, a reflection popped up, like in a mirror, of what was going on. I asked Christ about it, and that's what he told me it was. I said, "How is that even a possible thing?" And he goes, "There's a lot you don't know, Rich." And I'm like, "I guess not. Like, I don't have time to talk to you about it, so I'm going to sleep." So anyway, I'm wondering who these two guys are. I go into this dream, and it tells me who these guys were. And this is the dream. Remember back at Screwface when I was down in the lower illusion, and I'm fighting the mafia guy down there that owns that town? Now, it's Chatham where I live physically here, but you go down to the lower illusion in Chatham, and you can fly all over town, do whatever you want, live down there. It's a little different, but then there's a million rooms within each building, so it's not a million, but rooms and rooms and rooms, like looky-loos that walk around, ghosts that move your shit. Yeah, well, this is not a fucking town. It's just a town of Chatham in the spirit world. I don't know if they call it Chatham, but I think they do. Because all my friends people I know in this life at school that died, they're living there. They're living. They come in here, throw knives at me because they want fucking cigarettes. And they're my buds. So if I die, I can hang out with them. They don't throw the knife at me. They just knock it over and they all sit there and laugh. Fun guys. Anyway. They want me to make them fucking cigarettes. What are cigarettes? We ain't fucking cigarettes. Get his attention. Okay. Throw things at you. So that's going on. That happened a bunch of times. Screwface owns this town down here in the spirit world. Well, not really. He's trying to. Now, before I was born, this is what happened, and I dreamt about it last night. So this is the first fucking chance of. First thing, I knew the guy was a mafia, but I didn't know the details between me and him. Screwface down here. Before I was born, I come down here and I live down here a little bit, and then I go up to 16, go fucking talk to the ETs and live up there, and I live in different places all the way up because I can go anywhere I want. I got 16 fucking seeds. I was living on 16. I used to have 20. I don't know how I lost them. I don't know how I lost them, but I did anyway. So you can go up into the light and you can come down. Now, the thing is, I'm down here with my friends helping them out, and I'm down here living, and I was down here for a long time, and I had to get a job. So, no one's hiring me. So, I got a job with a strip club. They needed a guy with a strip club for the strip club. I'm like, okay, I'll go hire. And this is how I got involved with Screwface. This is the event that got me involved with Screwface. One of them, anyway. So I thought I was just going to work for a strip club, be a fucking bouncer, and that's it. I thought it was a legit job. No, it turns out he's fucking. That's his cover. Strip club owner, coffee shop owner, fucking whatever. This guy. I get a job. In the dream, I'm standing in a room, and we're all talking about my new job or something. Yeah. And he's explaining to me what I got to do. Be a doorman. And when you're not being a doorman, as you're working, look for girls, hand out these. We're hiring girls. Come, girls. So I got to do one of those. And I fucking hate it, but I need it. It's a job. This is what it's like in the spirit world for me. But I also can live on level 16 if I wanted to. Now, for some reason, I was down here. I don't know the reason why. I don't know why. Other than my friends were down here that I know from reality. And a lot of native people. And there was native shit going on the last 2 days. Just out of nowhere. So I'm trying to figure that out too. But I got this down. So I'm in this room. He's telling me what I got to do. Then all of a sudden it flips. Boom. I'm here again. Same room, same place. And he's telling us that the new guy they hired, not me, another guy they hired, is skimming off the top or doing something bad. Screwface confronts him. He comes to work. Screwface confronts him. And then Screwface leaves the room in the strip club. And I'm just standing there watching, like I'm and no. He was confronting that guy. Then he ordered another guy, a big fucking bouncer guy that looked like me. But I wasn't. I'm not into this mafia shit. I just want a fucking job at the door. That's it. That's all. Cashier, whatever. Just a normal fucking job. Straight up. And I told him that. That was my job. But I'm in his room. And this shit's going down. He looks at the other guy and says, take care of it. Like that. This other guy that they hired. So, Screwface leaves, tells this guy to take care of him. This other guy walks up to him and starts beating the shit out of him. I'm like, holy fuck, right? And he's beating the shit out of this other guy. Now, the other guy was accused by Screwface. He has no fucking evidence. Or he does. I don't know. Okay, they beat him up. The guy gets up off the fucking ground. He gets up off the ground. And he leaves. The door closes. I guess he's fired. Right? The other guy, he's back and forth, ranting and screaming and yelling. I should have did this. I should have did that. So he's thinking what Screwface going to do to him because he didn't take care of it or something. I don't know. Something. That's what I'm seeing. Then the guy comes back. Probably for his fucking week's pay. He comes back. I don't know why. The door opens up. The guy that just beat the shit out of him looks at him and he's yelling at him. And the other guy goes, rah, 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 rah. I don't know what's being said, but I'm watching all this. He starts walking over like that, walking over to the other guy to get, I'm thinking punch him out again. But the other guy that came in, tripped him, confronted him, and he wasn't going to take an ass kicking. He came back for some retribution or something, or to explain. It broke out in violence. Again, I'm sitting there going, holy shit, I don't want to get involved. And this guy is threatening to fucking shoot him. The bad guy is threatening to shoot him. See, I look at everything as getting bad intentions. Natural law. They got nothing on this guy that did anything. And besides, this whole mafia thing is black. And it's not legit. So anyway, I didn't even know this is when I found out this was all fucking mafia shit. So this guy pulls out a gun and is gonna shoot him. But before he pulls out the gun, the other guy knocks him on his ass, and the guy is getting up. The guy's starting to get up, and he's got the gun. He's going to shoot him. He's getting up, and then I'm like, no fucking way am I going to be this. So I'm like, fuck all this shit. I'm out of here. But I'm not going to let that guy get shot because he didn't do nothing, as far as I know. And besides, so I walk up behind the guy who's getting up, the mafia guy who's getting up off the fucking ground, and I put my foot on the back of his neck. I kick him in the back of the head, and stand on the back of his, right back here, between his neck. And I go, dude, get the fuck out of here. And he goes, I'm done. I'm fucking out of here. And he goes, I go, let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here. So I smash him. I just step on him, you know, and I run out the fucking door. I close the door. And now I'm with this guy who's getting his ass shot up, and who was fighting with the mafia guy. Oh, yeah. And this happened as I had my foot on the back of his fucking head. The back, yeah, I'm on the back of his head and his neck. I'm standing on it, and I'm going, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Screwface opens the door to my left. He comes in and goes, what the fuck is going on in here? He sees me with my foot on the back. I'm like, I'm fucking gonna get shot now. I'm already guilty just by a visual. Not Screwface doesn't know. Well, maybe he does. That's what he meant by take care of it. Anyway, either way, I'm fucking done. I'm gonna get my ass killed. So I run out. We're in the fucking some alleyway now. I ran out with the guy. We can get the fuck out of here. He grabs a bike. He says, hop on a bicycle. And we're gonna ride away on a bicycle. Screwface makes a call to the store, to the people working in the store, and tells them, get them fuckers. So I jump on his bike, and I got the gun that the guy had. Not good. Or it was given to me. Either way, I had a gun. I don't know how I got it. If Screwface gave it to me to be a bouncer, or I don't think he did. Or I think I took it off the fucking guy so he wouldn't shoot anybody. But I'm like, oh fuck. I got the fucking gun. Great. Then I'm on a bike holding on to now the guy who's riding the bike, he's facing front. I'm facing backwards. So I'm like, going down these alleyways, and he's turning and everything. And I'm on a bike, and all of a sudden these cooks or whatever, Chinese guys, or yeah, Chinese, I guess, they were like working in the strip club as cooks. They come and they're riding bikes. They jumped on their bikes, and they're riding bikes, and they're chasing me. And I'm like, fuck, there's cooks chasing me. And I know that they work in the building. And they're chasing me down this alley. And we're going down the alleys and go around garbage cans and everything. And these two guys come around. And the Chinese guy is looking at me. And he's really close. And I drop my weapon like that, like back the fuck off. Just back off. I don't shoot. I could have put a whole fucking gun clip in his fucking chest, but I didn't do nothing. I just pointed the gun at him. I said, and he's like, he didn't want it. I could see in his face, he was almost crying. He didn't want to do any of this shit, but he needed the fucking job. I know how it goes. So he just ditches his bike. And the other guy comes up behind him to help him. And then we make our getaway. And I wake up. So I'm telling Christ and Tina and everybody what happened. They're already telling me. As soon as I wake up, I come back to the bed. Right? My soul comes back to the bed in St. Lucian. So when you go to sleep in St. Lucian, your soul either stays here or your soul can go, wee, when it just disappears. And you're off in the illusion, in the dream illusion. When I get back from the dream illusion, they're all waiting for me. Oh, he gets back. We'll see him and talk to him, but we know. So 3 hours, 6 hours go by. I come back. I'm like, holy fuck, you won't believe this dream I just had. I told him the dream. Tina's freaking out. She goes, I had this dream before, and I told him the dream. And Christ and Tina and the kids go, yeah, we know. That's what happened. And I go, what do you mean that's what happened? And I'm thinking this is why the two guys are here that Christ caught that were going to do me in at the train station. Because I just got my head bashed in 2 weeks ago. And I figured these guys were ready to do it again. And I thought it was all priestess related. And they go, no. They go, the two guys you caught last night, we still don't know who they're working for or what they're doing or why. Like, not really. And they go, what did you dream about? What did you dream about? So I told them the dream, and Tina goes, yeah, that's what happened with Screwface. That's why he fucking hates you. And all I knew, I didn't even know that event happened. That event happened before I was fucking born. So Screwface is still after me. Now, Christ never got information from the guys he caught last night that were stalking me to beat me up. Fucking kill me. These guys want me fucking dead. No one knew who these guys were, and they still don't. But I had a dream about who these guys are working for. Screwface. Screwface sent them up. They got into St. Lucian. They've been stalking me, using Priestess as a cover, I'm thinking. So it was I got two issues going. I got the Priestess issue. People are stalking me from the Priestess, supposedly online. They're saying they're going to get me. All of a sudden, these two guys come. Christ busts them. They're in the police station being interrogated. When I fall asleep, I have a dream about who they're working for, which is a dream which happened to me before I was born. And that is what's going on. That's where we stand now. So, the truth from my source, my soul is telling me Screwface, mafia fuck, sent these guys to do you in. That happened at the same time as this Native American thing that's going on with me in the last 2 days. These guys came in the last 2 days, and Priestess guys are after me. So I got the Priestess freaks after me. I got Screwface fucking mafia guys after me. And I'm having this a Native American thing. So something happened to me in my Native American past life on January 9th, because I'm reliving a moment, but I don't even know what it is yet. I'm having a whole bunch of shit happen. Like crazy. I might as well tell you, at the same time this happened, yesterday, I woke up from a dream. I don't even know what it was. And I was thinking about a year ago. I'm dreaming, or I wasn't dreaming. I astral traveled, and I went to a Native American guy. He was older than me. He was like 45, 50. And I'm standing there with him, and he goes, okay, I got it. Here you go. So I get it, and he gives me a medicine bag, and I give him like a couple $100, and that was the deal. Now I go, and we made a little joke, and we were talking. He's like, how you doing? We're all good. I'm looking at the medicine bag, and in my head, I'm thinking, what is this? And I'm like, what is this? And he goes, well, the deal was done. He left. He goes, well, take care. I'm like, later. Turns out, what was in the medicine bag, I got him. I don't even know how this happened, but when I relived my past life in Arkansas, where I got shot by the guys on the horses, my fucking face blown off, some reason I needed this. And so he went, I hired him, I hired my buddy, the native guy, a friend of mine, I guess. I don't know here, but we were talking like we're buddies. And I asked him to get my bones in some soil and put it because my bones are still out there fucking laying there from 1700. That's when I died, 1700. Then I was reborn again as Daniel Boone. But he went back to my bones where I'm buried. They buried me or something. And he got some of my bones and some dirt and put them in a medicine bag, wrapped it all up, made it, and put it around my neck. Now there's a reason why I need that in this life. I don't know why, but I still got it in St. Lucian. I got my bones from my past life. I paid him to go get the bones because he could. Because I'm a Christ now. I'm not, but I was a Christ, doing all this Christ work and stuff. In this life, in St. Lucian, it's not a good thing for me to go and get a medicine bag of bones, okay, from my bones from my own past life. So he gives me my bones and some soil, I think, of that body, the embodiment of that native person. For some reason, I've needed it from that life, that power. And I asked him to get it, and he went and got it. Now I got it here in St. Lucian, and whenever I need that power, I can pray and call it up, and I use it to fight off these fucking people that are trying to get me. Also, with the priestess, I think it was a priestess, yeah, because I was living with her when it was revealed. She revealed that I did not kill the guy that I was accused of murdering. Somebody accused me of murdering some guy in my Daniel Boone past life. But that's where I saved the priestess in that life. Well, I killed what was it? I forgot. 83 people, something like that. I put it in my videos. And in one of those, they said I just blatantly murdered this guy. But there's no record of it from me. And I'm truth revealed, man. I didn't fucking do it, but they're still accusing me. Christ can't prove it. And I'm a Christian now, and they can't prove it. They've always been after me. Well, as soon as I went in before the priestess was opening portholes on my fucking head, I was staying at her house because guys from that event were trying to fucking kill me. There's people that want to fucking kill me because they accusing me of murdering somebody from the Daniel Boone past life. They're accusing me that I murdered them. But there's no record of it in my fucking brain, so it didn't fucking happen. But they're accusing me. I was in the vicinity. Something happened. Bang, I'm accused. That's it. They're accusing me. And when it was revealed through me and the priestess, I'm staying at the priestess' house for protection from these fucking people that live in St. Lucian who are accusing me of killing some other chump, some other guy. Murder. I was supposedly murdered, but I didn't. I didn't murder. I killed bad motherfuckers. I fucking blew their fucking heads clean off as soon as I got the chance. But they didn't deserve to live. And God's good with it. I'm good with it. And it was morally fucking justified. Well, Christ don't really like it. That's probably where I lost my 2 C's. I don't know. There was a shitload of people I fucking killed in that war. And watch the Daniel Boone past life to understand that. Anyway, people from that life are accusing me of murdering for no reason. This guy who didn't deserve it. I'm like, no, man, I didn't kill him. I guess. I'm just learning this. When I was staying at the priestess' house, it was revealed to Christ. There was a big fucking party about it. It was in the fucking news. The news, yeah. It was in the fucking news of St. Lucian. He did not kill the man that was revealed. Here's the proof. Somebody, either me or fucking priestess, brought this problem to a head, and it was revealed I did not do it. I don't even know what the fuck happened here in my brain. I'm just learning all this in St. Lucian about my life before I was fucking born and in other lives. And people have been beaten. I guess they got video of it. They made a little fucking video of it all the times. Every time I got beaten by these fucking people that say I murdered somebody. Now they're all assholes because they beat the shit out of me when I was dead, when I was spirit living there. They just walk up behind me and fucking crack me across the head with a baseball bat because I murdered this guy. Maybe that guy did it because he believes I did it. I shot him, but I didn't shoot him. But it was revealed through the priestess or through me or somebody else that I didn't fucking do it. And now they're all mad again because they were damn sure I did. So my fucking hands are clean with Christ. Hey, I'm fucking solid. A lot of shit. There's even more going on that I've done, and I don't even know what the fuck it is yet. So, but as it's revealed to my brain, I'll give it to you. So, Christ doesn't know who these two guys work for that come to do me in last night. And I caught them before they could actually cave my skull in because I learned. You know, can't fucking win them all. But anyway, I felt like I was being stalked. I did a little look around and what the hell is that guy doing? He don't look like a train fan, you know. And so I told Grace, look at that guy. I don't think he's here for the trains. And it wasn't. There was two of them, three of them. Caught them all, put them away. Now they're in the illusion of Saint Illusion. There's the illusion, but then there's Saint Illusion, and around a 10-mile bubble around Saint Illusion that you do not go in to hurt somebody. You break that fucking 10-mile thing, and the fucking army comes out to get you. Well, you know what I mean. And when you sleep, last night I was sleeping in the Regent Priest's hostel, in their monkatory, whatever it's called. It's old castle-y looking monks, monks walking around with firelight and shit, and there's all these beds lined up, and the place has got a vibe, man, clean vibe, priesty knowledge vibe. And you lay down there and you sleep and you wake up and you have these fucking dreams, man, that just reveal just the truth of it all, just everything from fucking aliens, everything inside you, inside your soul that you've done for the last 40,000 fucking years, just clean, just comes right to your fucking head every night. It's so intense, you can't deal with it all at once. You sleep in that goddamn place one night and you're, holy shit. And I slept there last night because I had nowhere to sleep because Christ wasn't around. He was interrogating the fucking stalkers. So he wasn't here to fucking put me in the manger to watch over me. So I didn't know where his secret places were. So I said, well, guy, I told my wife, I said, hey, I'm gonna go sleep with the Regent Priest. They always said I'm welcome, so I went there and they put me to sleep. I got to sleep there because I ain't gonna go home and sleep. These fucking people stalking me. My wife and kids are gonna get fucking raped and beaten. No, so they're after me. I'm going to sleep somewhere else. My kids ain't gonna get that. Oh, and my house is loaded with fucking cameras, special kind of soul cameras, and goddamn, I can't even believe it. The shit they got. It's not like here, but it is like here, you know. It's weird like that. Anyway, that's the main video I wanted to make. Other than that, what's been going on in my life? Priestess. Mainly, Priestess comes in my head and she's really driving me nuts. I don't attack her. Christ, all I do is separate and getting rid of the links between me and her. And it's the mind, throat, heart, sex, roots, all links. Fucking 200 fucking years of links. Plus what happened in this life that I know. So every time I talk from my ego to the priestess, links to my brain. I gotta cut all them. And so as I move removing these links, all this shit is coming up. And the two guys was the truth about them. And last night's dream with Screwface. So he hired these fucks to take me out up in St. Lucia. I don't think he's allowed to come up in St. Lucia. But I can go down there and fuck with him. And I'm not gonna. Not yet, anyway. I'll see what they do, which is probably nothing. But the reason I had the dream, I think, is because truth revealed, they were sent by Screwface to take me out. Because I did a lot of damage to him in the fall when I went down there. I hate that guy. I don't hate him. Damn close to it. Piece of shit. You sell your fucking daughter to a bunch of goddamn evil raiders. To fucking rape her and kill her just for some fucking money. Piece of shit. And that's what he does. Oh, I got him on this. He buys kids from other fucking countries and puts them to work here in the Lower Illusion. I was there. I saw. I told Christ and the priest. Trafficking, child trafficking. Yeah, he's one of those. That's why I'm on him, man. I had a dream where I'm watching from above a helicopter land. One kid gets out, gives them to the Screwface. They get in a trade. He pays them. Helicopter flies away. That's Screwface. He basically owns the fucking town and the police. They're all working together in their little fucking sick fucking way. And I ain't having it. So I'm always trying to bust his ass or put a round in his head whenever I get the chance. If I'm in the illusion, I got nothing to do. Like in the illusion, well, I grab my sniper rifle, look down towards the town, find him sleeping, and pow! Just because. Fuck him, I don't care. And maybe that's why he's got these fucking goons coming to get me. I haven't done that since the priestess started. I haven't done nothing. Loogie, man, he's still up there, but he's really quiet. He's still doing his loogies, so I know he's still around. But Priestess is doing the loogies too, and she's doing the sex. And oh fuck, his crazy guys. Don't fucking talk to the dead. Good luck. I'm supposed to be dead a long time. But I made it through. Only because I knew what I was doing. When I fucking lost my skins, when all my skins exploded and I was exposed to the spirit world, well, I knew how I got here. So I knew I wasn't fucking crazy. And everything, I got Tina, and I got a Christ, Spider Christ. And you can watch it right here. It's still going on. But a lot of personal stuff starting to come up. The native thing that happened the last 2 days is when it's about something. I don't know yet. But I was thinking about the medicine bag when I paid him last year to get my bones from a lower illusion on the earth. So he got my bones, put them in a medicine bag, and gave them to me, and I paid him because it was a job. He had to go find it and everything. He had to do it. I couldn't do it. Crazy don't want me out there digging up my own fucking bones. But when you're Native American, the rules are a little different, right? Well, it's natural law, but to Christ, that's not a cool thing. And I don't want to piss fucking Christ off, so I got him to go do it. But I got the bones in the medicine bag. It turns out Christ doesn't even give a shit. So I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. I'm just learning as I go. Oh, I don't know. It's weird. So if the something happened on this date, January 9th, to me in a past life, and I just walked into it again. It's like shit that happened in this life. Shit, when you had a big divorce with your girlfriend 30 years ago, all at that date it happened, you relive it on that date. Well, this January 9th is all Native American, man. I don't even know anything about it here. All I know is everywhere I go, there's Native American there. And I'm like, holy shit. It's crazy. Anyway, guys, if I could figure that out, I'll make another video about it. If I can figure it out what it is. I mean, the medicine bag came to life. I was thinking about that when I was sleeping. When I woke up, I was thinking about that. I get on the internet. The first fucking thing I get on YouTube is the fucking Native American War, the 1812 War with the British and Detroit and Windsor, all that. I wasn't involved in that, but that came up. I'm still holding my fucking medicine bag. Out of nowhere, after I get my ass kicked from stock from these two fucking guys, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm going nuts. And then there was something else that came up, not on the internet, but I don't know. I'll let you know when I figure it out. All right, this is a long enough video, so I gotta go later.